YouTube? It's your boy Bill God, and I'm back at it with another video. You feel me? Look, y'all. So, man, as y'all know, bro, um, some of my builds, man, these concepts, they're not exactly meta, right? So I feel like my builds have been getting a lot of criticism because I'm testing out, I'm pushing the parameters of the attributes that you need and what you don't need, right? And so, for example, right, my last build has a 75 speed, and that build is cold, by the way. I've been cooking with it, y'all. It's very good. Austin Reeves with Black Forces, or I made him look like Austin Reeves, but it's actually, I think Luca with Black Forces. So if y'all want to go check out that video, y'all check it out. It's cold, basically 99 mid range, um, really just a scoring menace. Really plays like Luca. But I made that build with a 75 speed, right? I think 75 speed, 80 agility or something of the sort. Because like as y'all know, like the speed threshold in this game, right? Like the disparity between players, it starts to weaken past 80, right? I noticed that like past like I have a build with 94 speed, it's not really that much faster than a player with just 80 speed, right? And then when you factor in height, right, like 6'11", they can have 75 speed and they move like a damn guard. You know what I'm saying? They're flying up the court. So that's just an example of like a concept, like testing out lower speed, and then trying to make a build around it because speed is an expensive attribute. But with this build, basically, this is Cooper Flag with white forces, as y'all know. Whenever we do a 2.0, whenever we remix a build, right, it's gonna be with the white forces. This build is more offensive oriented. It's a 6'9", just like the other one, but totally different cap breakers, totally different concept. And the concept here is inspired by my boy Waf Six. He made a video recently talking about how like defense, that the attributes damn near don't even matter. And that's what a lot of y'all were saying on my last build. Like I kind of went lower defense, lower perimeter, um, low steal, low interior, and a lot of y'all are like, this is a defensive liability, 75 speed with low defense. Now I agree. If you're not skilled, right, having low stats, especially low speed, you're gonna get cooked. But me personally, I played probably 3, 4 games yesterday on rec, won all of them, and that's my main game mode, yo. I play rec. If you're gonna play park, you can't really get as experimental because these dudes are sweats, man. Like, so I'm not gonna say that this is the meta, but if you want to do different things in the game, if you don't want to just shoot fades and just do the same stuff and you really want to cook, right? You know what I'm saying, in different ways, shoot post fades, shoot floaters, shoot. Like these may not be the meta. This might not be what you see in a comp wager. You might not see people shoot floaters, but you can win shooting floaters playing, the average player, just playing the game. You can have an 80, 90, 95 win percentage playing a non-meta play style, and that's what this game is all about, is having fun. So yeah, basically my boy Waf Six, he made a build, right? No defense, right? A 6'10", I got like 95 everything on all of the finishing stats, 90 plus on the shooting. Um, and so my thing is, I would love to make a build like that. I feel like I can make that build and make it better, you know what I'm saying? Because his has no steal, no block, no perimeter, no interior, right? No rebound, but it has good physicals, right? At 6'10". But the thing is, the 6'10", I don't really like the dribble moves, man. So it's like, the big man dribble moves, they're not good. You can't really like cook up. You're not as quick. I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to dribble the ball. So we had to do the next best thing and then go, 6'9", you know what I'm saying, where we can get, a lot of the dribble moves that I like to use. Um, and so you're gonna take a little bit of a hit, right? On all of his stats as far as the scoring. His build is crazy, like 96 post control, fucking what is it, 90 dunk, 96 layup, 96 close shot. At the end of the day, close attributes like close shot, they don't really matter. But with this build, you know, you'll actually have a little bit of defense. So I need y'all to just stick with me, right? And just listen to the vision, right? I'm gonna explain everything in this video. and why it makes sense to make this build. So this is gonna be a Cooper Flagg, right? We're gonna go 188 on the weight, right? Because that's the what is that? That is the highest that you can get quick first step on silver, right? Um, and we might even go lower than that, honestly. Yeah, let's go lower on that because I would recommend going 188, but it might change the cap breakers if you go 185 for the better. So you could consider that. But yeah, so let's just go 185. So basically, right? Um, we're gonna cap break the defense. The player is set up for the cap breakers to go on defense. We're gonna start off with a 92 on the layup, right? So at 93 we get layup mixmaster. Obviously, that's we're gonna put that up. Um, Float game, Hall of Fame at 95. I love shooting floaters. Um, and then I think at 97, this gives you capability with 5 cap breakers. You could get to 97. You could get layup mixmaster on Hall of Fame. Dunk, we're gonna go 89, I believe. Yeah, 89. We're gonna get the off one contact dunks. We're gonna go 90 on the standing dunk. It's just really nice to have, man, when you're backdooring. This is kind of cheese a little bit. You don't ever have to worry about meter dunks. Like, let's say you're backdooring and you want a meter dunk, but then you get put into a standing dunk. Having a 90 standing dunk is gonna allow you to get a good meter. Um, 91 on the mid range, and then 90 on the three. So we're gonna get deep bomber. We're gonna use our badge specialization on shooting, right? And then we're gonna get you know, set shot Hall of Fame, and then Deadeye Gold, right? And then we're gonna +2 the Deadeye to Legend, and then have set shot +1 to Legend. So in essence, we can have every single shooting badge on Legend because we could get Shifty Shooter with the crew +2, and then with one of the season +2s, you could get Limitless Range to Hall of Fame. So that would be the only badge that's not on Legend, at 6'9". So that's really nice. This is gonna be a really good shooting build. We're gonna go 75 on the ball handle. As y'all know, man, I really love the Paul George animations. I don't need no higher than this. This is like I was made for those Paul George animations. I'd be frying shit with that. And so, um, that's just what you get. Really good, no complaints. You will be able to you get lightning launch on silver. So this build you could be 6'9" with Hall of Fame lightning launch or gold lightning launch. So fucking moving, you know what I'm saying? Really, really creating. We're gonna go 85 with the pass, right? Because I like to play as a point guard. With this build, I'm gonna still try to play point guard. You feel me? With my team when I'm playing squads, and then when I play with randoms, I'm gonna get it off the rim, and I'm gonna still play point guard. You feel me? I'm gonna make the right passes. That's really my play style. So I'm really a pass first player, but I get buckets too. So 85 pass. That's what I like. Jimmy Butler pass style, bailout. That's what I wanted for this build. This is an offensive build, and offensively, we really don't have any weaknesses besides post control. And a lot of y'all on my last build were saying, "Oh man, you don't need a post fade phenom on Hall of Fame or blah blah blah." You don't. You don't. It's going to be dependent on your play style. But I do want to say that I would have liked to have it on this build. I couldn't get it because the stat just cost too much. But they're very good. Like very, 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 very good. Not nobody uses them. They're very, very good. Like cheese. I've seen it firsthand. So we're gonna go 60 on the interior. That's gonna be to get paint patroller. We're gonna go 63 on the perimeter, right? And so bear with me, y'all. Y'all love to just run to the comments and be hating about the stats, and y'all ain't even watch the whole video. So watch the whole video, ton, and you'll see what we do. We're gonna cook up a little something. We're not going, no defense like WAF, but we're going no defense at the same time. So we're gonna go 67. It's either 66 or 67. 70 on the O board. This build will be a little bit more limited on the rebounds, but you can upgrade this D board to a 72. which is nice. Or something of that range, like 70, 72. That's cool. You know, you will be able to grab some boards, but you won't be as consistent as some of my other builds. 80 on the speed, more than good enough. That's pretty much what I recommend for any build, especially really any build. 80 speed is very good. We're going 75 on the agility, just because it's not tied to no badges. We're tall. That's going to be moved good at this height. 67 on the strength, right? And so obviously we're not getting that 75 strength that we could be getting for physical finisher. Um, but you know, that just costs a little bit too much. And so we're this is gonna be a +2 or +1 candidate. It will be the badge works really well at Hall of Fame. So having it at silver and being able to +2 it, if that's something that I want to do, I feel comfortable with that. I feel like that's a good use of the attributes. I'm gonna go 78 on that, and then boom, last two there. So 78 is for the off one contact dunks, and then it also gets us pogo at 77. So let's get to this. Oh shit, just knocked everything down. But let's get to the cap breaker screen. I'm actually gonna make this build look like Mike Beasley. So I mean, I could name it Mike Beasley with Black Forces, but we're just gonna stick with Cooper Flagg for keyword purposes. But yeah, we're gonna make this build like Beasley. I feel like that's hard. These three shades are dope as fuck. Like if y'all know anything about who, like Hito Turkoglu was tough, KD obviously tough, and then Michael Beasley, hella skilled. Crafty 3-level dime dropper. That's a really cool name.
Okay.
But yeah, let's get to this cat breaker screen. I'm gonna get y'all out of here. Straight to the city.
I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a little bit. But hey.
Let's see. Boom. All right. So let's break down this cat break screen. Let's start on defense because I know y'all got questions about defense. On my main account, I got 5 cat breakers. 2 here, right? 12 points. That's gonna get you chase down on silver. High flying denier silver. So that's clutch. This build does get to an 84 with 4 cat breakers, right? If you get to an 84 and then you put 2 here, you can get paint patroller on silver. But for now, since I don't have the cat breakers, we're gonna go boom boom 78. Get the chase down. We're gonna get paint patroller also. So it's real nice. And then the other little hot fix for the defense to where you could be adequate. But me personally, y'all, I'm gonna be cooking on it. Like I'm not gonna have no problems on defense. I don't even really know how people struggle on defense. It kind of baffles me. It's really just the IQ thing, man. Can you stay in front of your man? I personally would be able to. So before y'all hate and drop comments, look, bro, I'm not having no trouble guarding nobody. I mean, I could just rock with these stats here. The block is a little low with no cap breaks added, but even then, I'm gonna be straight. With the Luka build that I just dropped, it has a 68 block and what is it, 74 or no 80 perimeter and like a 40 interior. And in one of the reg matchups, we were playing squads random reg, right? So you come in with 2, you get 3 idiots. They all quit out, and we were going against a 7 footer that was good. He could shoot. And I literally switched on this man and took him out the game with the 68 block, 80 perimeter, 40 interior. And he was trying to paint match us. It's all about IQ, y'all. If you got IQ, there may be some matchups you can't guard them, bro. But at the 3, you shouldn't have problem guarding people with these stats. So 78 block, right, with 2. And then 74 perimeter with 3 cat breaks here, right? So that's going to get you on ball, challenger, pick dodger, right? That's all you need, man. And if anything, bro, you could get crazy value because look, this is what you could do. You could +2 the on ball. If you suck at defense, right? +2 the on ball to gold. You got on ball gold with a 74 perimeter. That's cheese. You know how much that costs? You need a 91 perimeter to get on ball gold, dude. So it's an insane value. It's a way to really hack the way you play this game. So that would be probably what I consider doing with one of my crew cap breakers is putting the on ball on gold. And then I'm literally not gonna have no trouble on defense, none. And then don't let me get enough cap breakers to get paint patroller on silver, because if I put that on Hall of Fame with the on ball gold, bruh, I'm locking shit up. So let's see. We got 8 plus 9. Yeah, so you can get to a 70 D board. That's nice. But wouldn't necessarily recommend that. I'm sure you can get into the 60s with this steel. If that's something that you want, you could do that, but I won't be. I don't reach really a ton. You can get an 85 agility. These plus twos are nice. So if there's a motion style that you want to get, you can attain it through upgrading this. Maybe Caruso. Um, as far as the offensive end, wouldn't touch anything in the playmaking. You're gonna put two build specialization here, right, to get to 93, so that you can get everything on legend with your plus twos. Um, and then as far as finishing, really it's just one here, right, for 84 paint per prodigy silver. Um, this was strategically placed here because these are tethered, right? And so it's like you might as well put that down, get the plus two, get to an 84, right? And then one attribute here gets you to a 93. So it's like it just makes more sense, because if you had an 83 close shot, right, with a 93, um, you're still gonna have to put a cap break here, and it's gonna send you to 85, which is wasting an attribute. You feel me? And so when I put that down to from a 93 to a 92, we're able to finesse some other things to save on cap breakers. Like originally, this required four cap breakers to get to a 78. Now it only requires two. So yeah, so you can get to a 97 for layup Mixmaster Hall of Fame. Not sure how great that badge is, but it would be interesting to have a 97 layup. And that's kind of the point of this build. You're sacrificing the defensive ratings, not defensive ability, but defensive ratings to get crazy offensive ratings and ability. And this is an offensive game, man. So um, you know, I would recommend this build for rate randoms. Of course, that's what I usually play, or just rec in general. And you could really cheese, man. Like you going downhill, who's stopping you with a 97 layup? But yeah, at 95 you get floater, Hall of Fame. 93 layup mixed master. And that's pretty much it, man. I feel like this is a really cool build. May end up making it myself. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Hopefully you stayed to the end, man, so you can really understand what we doing here. But shout out to WAF6. He makes great builds, cool ideas. He got a 6'4" lockdown with like 99 speed, 99 agility. I thought that was hella cool. Like, ain't nobody doing that. And that's kind of the purpose of this channel, y'all. Like, I'm not trying to make the same build as everybody else. You feel me? I'm trying to think outside the box. Y'all can just go make the same build. It ain't hard to just go look at Joe No's channel and look at what build he's using and just make it. But the point of this channel, man, is to like make shit different, or get creative. That's why I really enjoy making builds on this game. I like to be creative and find new ways to do things. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Let me know what y'all think of this build.